Let me make sure this is, whoops, done. Okay, yeah. Am I on? I am on. Hey guys, I know the chat is disabled. It sounds like I'm pulling an Elvis, right? I just didn't. This is really going to be quick. Hopefully under like 7 minutes. Um, I wanted to say a couple of things. I am just, unpacking and checking out to this new neighborhood that we're in, that Extra Cat is in. I have reached out to somebody that plays the piano, and he has been. It's a long story about how I found this channel, but he plays the piano and has been playing the piano since he was 3 years old. And well, what happened was I saw a video regarding this pizza delivery guy who they didn't know could actually play the piano in this amazing way. So I was kind of watching, and he was like a regular driver and played Beethoven like amazing when he was delivering a pizza. So I was looking up some YouTube videos, and I saw another person who had that same sort of talent and has, you know, I don't remember what I saw. I'm not going to exaggerate. I think it was like 63 or something views, and the channel's been going on for 8 years and plays the piano amazing, amazing. I took piano lessons when I was younger. My parents put me through every lesson I had. I played the flute. Didn't like it. I didn't want to play the clarinet because everyone played the clarinet, so I didn't want to do that. So played the violin. That lasted like a season. Tried the piano, but my hands were too small, so I couldn't reach a whole the scale to do that. A whole, what is it called? The whole range, with that. Anyways, so she kind of was a weird lady who taught me, and kind of, I think she was overbooked at the time and wanted to kind of get me away from it, and it worked. Took skiing lessons, took all this kind of stuff, always trying new things, but good parents actually do that. They kind of push their kids off into different areas and see if they like something. And most families that I grew up with always push their kids into doing things like that, not necessarily to keep doing them throughout their life, but just to have a well-rounded life. That's why I'm glad that schools now at least push foreign languages earlier. Even if you don't do anything with it, you're just well-rounded, well-versed. Okay, see, I'm going on too long. The other thing I want to say is I'm not trying to be rude. I didn't put an olive branch out there for anybody. I'm fine with where I am, and the people who I like know that I like them. You guys we know each other. You guys, we're thinking alike here. We all have the same sort of a mindset. So I'm cool with that. I have not I'm different. I'm not putting myself out there to get abused or into a clusterfuck with somebody else again, because those people, I know where they are. I know what they're doing by continuing this drama day in, day out. They're just very unhappy. I know that. That's what they do to continue the drama. And it's going to continue on and continue on. I didn't put an olive branch out there. So I think people misunderstood my last video. I was saying I think it's commendable that Zia Marshall is trying to do that. That's all that I was trying to say. I think that, and I was trying to, do the polite thing by saying that I think people all have good aspects to them, that there's probably only a few people who are straight up sociopath crazy. A lot of people may be troubled, have things in their life that are making them unhappy, so they come online to take their mind off of what's going on in their regular day-to-day life. And I stand behind that. I stand behind that as fact. I mean, if you're on here that much, and only if you're on there that much. So there's no olive branch put out there. I did get this though, from what I've heard, and I have heard the voice clip thing back of it. Vinny G did admit to taking my channel down by playing porn. I guess he was pretty drunk. I don't care, dude. If you did, I don't know why anybody would think they're big and badass for doing that. I don't know why. But good on ya. I mean, Hold on a second. Let me turn this down. Oh, hey, thank you. Hey, thank you. Okay. You too. And you're one of the people that I love. So, but excuse my lack of getting back to people. But so when that's what I'm going to do with videos and hangouts and things, bring my point of that was saying that that's where it's going to go. Bring people like that on when I can get them, and just people who have some sort of, I don't know, a talent or things that they want to talk about, or, and it's not going to be like we're trying so hard not to do this. I mean, we're gone. We're out of it. The people that I know, if I ever do look at something, I don't see anybody there doing that. I mean, usually people tend to kind of get away from that. A lot of the people that are there now doing this weren't there when we were there in 2015 going through what they're going through right now. It's just a whole new group of people, for the most part, having to get burned by, you know, spending a lot of money or doing a lot of things, or, you know, that kind of a thing. And I do know, and I wanted to make a mention of this too, Zia, do not worry about getting sued. He can't sue you in his state. I have to say this. He can't sue you in his state. He has to, he can't just do that. You don't have any business there. You don't live there. To sue you, he has to come to you to sue you. Not worried about, I actually saw this one come across my feed, so it meant that I was still subscribed to this channel, so I took everybody off. Supposedly the tape or something is going to be played of this person's accident. Not worried, not bothered, not anything. If you see who that they're going to have on panel, who they said, it's laughable. So people who are messaging me and telling me about that, I do know about that. I'm not worried in the least, not worried in the least. Don't care to know, don't care for anything. Zip, zilch, nothing is going to become of it. Lucky that I don't want to go after somebody. If I was in a different mindset like I was before, or where this really means anything, I may have decided to waste some money, like they wasted money in defending themselves against somebody online. I may have been as dumb as to want to go after that. I may have been that dumb again, but now it's laughable. So, you know, if they want to waste some money and come to Phoenix, come to Scottsdale or wherever I happen to be at that time and do anything, go for it. You know, I have lawyers too. So just go for it, please. Go for it after everything that you guys have done. And that's a lie, and that's slander, doing all that kind of stuff. And you have people on panel that are psychos. That's just it. That's just it. And all that is very negative, guys. Very, very negative. And I know that it's very, what's the word? Entertaining. I know that it's very, you want to kind of watch it, but watch it, don't comment. Watch it with the mindset of what those people are going through in life. Really, look at those two people who went to Chicago to defend themselves against this, paid that much money. And I know what lawyers cost. It doesn't matter. You know, and those lawyers do that too. They throw in those Perry Mason moments where they yell a question or they do that because they know that they have suckers that are paying all this money for this. When they're all laughing behind the scenes, what they're laughing at is that somebody actually put all this money out there. Oy vey, Izmir. It's crazy to do that, but you're in the situation. So, you know, and you're unhappy and whatever. I don't have a knowledge branch out. I don't like you. You guys lie all the time. You lie. If you just listen back to his other hangout, it's lie after lie that are like, okay, did you do this? When he gets on a roll of starting to say stuff, you know, when he gets on a roll of explaining things, just like he was when he was in Mike the $1 Million Man mode, he just is quick to bring up those lies. He's quick to try to, he has a little nuggets of truth now, like he defended himself and won against this order of protection with Marshall. right? So he has that nugget of truth. And so that it's just built on. Now that he has that, he's built on. And he has a sidekick who we know with that $1,000 thing that they got Rosie to pay the extra. She's willing to do that too, because, you know, they're in a toxic situation sitting there. It's toxic. It's not happy. If they were happy, they wouldn't be doing that. I think he said that she can drink Vinny G under the table as far as with rum. I mean, she can drink him under the table. So anyways, guys, that's just what's going on. And that's just it. So what do we get out of this? Okay. I'm not worried. I didn't put an olive branch out there. Do not give Vinny G links to your hangouts, because from what I gather, him and his couple of other people that he hangs around with are the ones that come on there and play porn, because they're 50 whatever year old men who think that that means that you're big and badass and have big dicks if you do that online. That's obviously what they think. Okay. For those of us who are like OG and who were here in 2015, isn't it Corey? I don't know if she's probably out, but if she's listening to this, it's funny because Bottom of YouTube was kind of coined in her hangouts, in her rooms. So these people that are there now are basically nothing left of the original one. And I can't believe I'm actually defending Bottom of YouTube. I can't believe that. If you go back to my guru gossip thread that Lindy was on with all of her 50,000 troll accounts, you'll see when she actually put on there, if you want to know where Kat is, she's over there. She's going to watch this cross-dresser named Amanda. And you'll see back in July 2015 when she followed me over there and that whole thing started happening. By the way, she called my brother and she called my husband. So don't let her ever say that she didn't do any calling, because she called my brother and she called my husband. So we have Lori on panel, that's going to be on panel, who stole somebody else's business name and hooked it up with all sort of, pot references. Lori actually hooked up this other person's business name through to be run through. So if a purchase was made, it would actually go to Lori. Lori actually hosted, I have all that information, my documents, hosted my documents that she didn't think that would get out there, but I have all the screenshots of that. These people around there, guys, these are some really good people. So this is the people that they're going to have on panel, okay? And then Lori, the one who just, wherever there's drama, she's going to be, Boris and Dave hated her to like her the next week, to like hate her the next week. And now I guess, and then you're going to have Lindy, who we've already discussed. She's one of the psychos. She's straight up lunatic psycho. The police officer, when I went out there, asked her if she wanted to do anything. If she thought that this was stalking on her, you can press charges. She declined because she knows she's crazy. Where are the bodies hidden, Lindy? Where are the bodies hidden? I heard that someplace. Can't remember where. Let's see. Then we have, who's an awesome hooker. I don't really know a lot about her, but the other people, I'm sure, in all the other community that we were at, know all about her. She's like a troll that would help other trolls. So these are the three people, along with Becca, who is so disgusting in how she talks. No wonder Dave was trying to get me to call him the next day when she would go for work. I mean, he was trying for months. No wonder, because she talks like that. Because she's probably just that drunk and that high off of Ambien every night. This is her, okay? These are the people, guys. So when you watch that, remember that. As far as anything that's been said, I have made a decision in my life, and my friends know this. I'm not defending anything that has been viciously said about me for anything like that. If it has to deal with anything of me personally that I have not brought here, I value my marriage and my privacy that much. I don't do that. I'm not going to do that. If anybody has been involved with real lawyers, real situations, you can get some real badass ones who can take something even if it was a long time ago, even if it's slightly like that, even if it was whatever, and spin it into something different. Fortunately, my attorney could do that as well. I have, because I love my husband, I love my husband dearly. I have decided, even though it hurts sometimes, even though friends sometimes tell me, don't play that way, this is being played to you this way, don't do it. I refuse to have this make me a bitter person. I refuse to go after something that's not mine. I refuse to take truths and have a very good, expensive lawyer twist it into something different. I just refuse. So hopefully one day in the future, he will look back and see that I didn't do that. That I could have, because I was angry. First of all, I don't hold my anger that long, but because I was angry, I didn't, when I love somebody, I'm not going to go way below the belt that way and have a really skilled attorney twist it into something else. And I do that for my love for him. And I do that for love for I keep on thinking of my dad. Like, would my dad do that? Twist something when he knows the truth. But it's a lot of it's the lawyer, because the lawyer is just really good. But you know what? Keep doing the right thing. Keep on doing the right thing. Even if you've messed up any place, there's never a time that you can't just make tomorrow a better day. And that's kind of what I was trying to say with Marshall. He's not doing anything now that would deserve continual witch hunt on him. He's not. He's not talking like that to people anymore. He's not doing that to people anymore. He tried to do the right thing, and no matter if anybody's going to be friends with him, and this is the reaction. As far as the other thing I was going to say, oh my God, there's 86 people in here and I'm not even having it open. Wow. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the good people. Not so sorry for the people who think I put an olive branch out to you when I didn't. This stuff means nothing. I will click this off, go back to doing what I was doing, go back to living life, and it doesn't matter. And so remember that too, Marshall. Nothing is going to happen. They're not going to want to go to Chicago and sue you. That being served with something in open court wasn't that. All these twist things. And when you have a sidekick like Lori that's up there who's willingly just lies along with it. Remember, she was the one that willingly said, that she's talked to Dishing Dirt on the phone when she was trying to defend them. And then it turns out later that she doesn't. All these people, tune back in 6 months from now, and it'll be completely, a lot of them will still be there. And all of these alliances will be fucked, because I know how everybody feels behind the scenes about everybody else. And and all of the good people, all of the somewhat rational people who may get involved in it for a season, but then go, whoa, 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 whoa. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. They're not going to be around, and you're just going to have the shit stirrers, the troublemakers. To Nomadic Fanatic stickers, I'm so sorry that you're going through that in your life. You are a really, really, really good guy. And I know how you are a case, to me, it seems like, of course, I can be fooled again, but you are, from what it seems like, a case where a GoFundMe is for something really good. I did see that the grandiose, and I saw right through it, the grandiose gesture of what Dave did, because I know, and it puts people in a bad spot, because now, you just feel so lucky that he's done that for you, but now you kind of feel like you're owned. So now people around, I heard Vinny saying that now if anybody else comes after him, that it's like it's going to be war on, which means I'm going to take your channel down too, in his little riddle way that he talks when he's that drunk. So, I don't know. There's no answer to that, because you needed the money and it's taken now. So I'm sorry that you were put in that situation. And the UK laws, I didn't even know that about that. That's, wow. That's like having debtor's prison, and they can come in and do that. That's really horrible. That's really horrible. And I wish to you nothing but success. And I would too like to have hire you to do some intro work, or because you do really good videos, I would love to get a hold of you and hire you to do some work for me as well, if you know, would like to do that for more money in the future. And I probably think a lot of people would as well. So that was that. What else was I going to say? Tying up loose things. I want to get it all out because the next one, when I come back, I want to have it be nothing about this. Trying to think, see if I had the side chat open, I could have people like Janie reminding me, or I could have people like that. But just stay subscribed to this channel. Give me ideas. The comments I turned the ratings on. It's total control of me, because I'm letting people in my life or not in my life who I choose to have it be. And I choose to have nothing but positivity. I choose to have people who will say nice things to me, and I will say nice things back to them. I choose to laugh and joke with people who don't want to get involved in that. And it's too easy for me to, oh, hold on a second, guys. The door, hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I have to go. I have company, but I just wanted to say that to everybody else. I'm going to post, if you're not following me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter, and I'll follow you back. Nichmada, Nichmada. I will put the new email address that I have so I can stay connected in one place, because I don't want to lose all the people that were supportive, and I just want to have that circle of really good people. And I think we're all kind of like-minded, and I just like that. So anyways, have a good night, everybody, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.